Hey everybody, it's Mr. Lewis. In this video, you're going to be learning how to roll a slab and use a template to create a mug form or a cup form. Right now, I'm in the planning phase, so I'm doing a quick drawing of the size and shape that my mug is going to take. I'm also deciding whether I want to add textures, sprig molds, or sgraffito. There it is. It's looking pretty good. Let's get started. First thing I want to do is roll my slab. I chose to roll slabs 1/4 inch thick. That's the yellow guide sticks that you see on the screen. And I decided to make my mug out of the Winter Wind white clay. Remember, you get to pick the color of clay that you use, whether it's Red Brick Road or this Winter Wind. Alright, I'm preparing the clay, getting ready to roll it to the desired thickness. Because my template is longer and thinner, it's that cylinder mug template, I only need to stretch the clay kind of in one direction because it's already wide enough for the template. So I'm making sure the clay is the right thickness and long enough, so I may or may not need to flip it, but I did right there. Once I have a portion of the clay that's the right thickness and the right size, I'm going to take some time to smooth it out. I'm using a wet sponge on this side and then one of the smooth metal ribs to compress the clay, and right there it is, and get it all smooth and shiny. I'm also going to flip it and do the same thing to the other side. Once we're all smooth on both sides, I'll lay my template down and use a fettling knife, a needle tool, or other blade tool to trim away the excess clay, kind of tracing the edge of my template as closely as I can. When I'm done tracing and cutting away, I will save that extra clay for later. Now when I'm making a mug template, I also want to use a little bit of help to keep the mug shape from deforming. So I'm going to kind of test it out on this cylinder, this cardboard cylinder that I found, and look, my template is long enough where I've got a little bit of overlap. So I know that that cylinder is going to be perfect for my clay. Before I wrap my clay around it though, I want to keep it from sticking to the cardboard. So I'll maybe use some newspaper or a piece of scratch paper to tape it around the cylinder. That keeps the clay from sticking to the cardboard, and that cylinder can slide right out of the newspaper cylinder. I need to be super careful when I'm wrapping the clay around the cylinder because I don't want to flatten it anymore or stretch it. Zoomed in here so you can see closely what I'm about to do with that little bit of overlap. I want to get those edges to meet very, very square and even, so I'm going to trim away just a little bit of the edge there and overlap the ends of my slab. Before I attach them though, always make sure that when you're sticking two pieces of clay together that you score, that's what I'm doing right now, and you add some slip right before you take those ends and stick them together. I can use my thumb or finger to blend the clay and make that seam start to disappear, but if I want to be extremely meticulous, I can also use a smooth metal rib or a rubber rib to get rid of any of the textures where that clay overlaps. I can also use a wet sponge to kind of get rid of any marks made by the tool. Now that my cylinder has been constructed, I'll set it aside just for a little bit while I prepare another small slab for the very bottom or base of my mug. I just grabbed some of that extra clay, flattened it out with the rolling pin, and smoothed it. Here I am placing my cylinder on that extra slab and tracing the bottom of the cylinder so that my base is exactly the size that I need it. Make sure that the base sticks, so I use a scoring tool right here and scratch the surface of the rim of the cylinder and where the bottom is going to stick on. I'll add some slip and then make sure that those stick. After I'm done, I will smooth away the separate pieces of clay in the seam around the outside. That cleans up the surface and makes the mug look, or cup look like it's been one piece the entire time. Alright, now I need to tackle the inside. There's a seam there where the slab came together, edge to edge, and there's a seam down in the bottom where the wall meets the floor. I'm going to roll a small thin coil, paint some slip down in the corner where the floor meets the wall, and I'm going to push my little tiny coil down into that corner. Now the seam and the coil that I added need to be smooth, so I'm going to take a wooden tool and push that tool down into that coil and blend both down to the floor and up the wall so that the seam disappears entirely where the wall meets the floor. I can also use the metal tool to pull the clay from the edge that I made the cylinder wall connect to and get rid of that seam that runs up and down the wall where that cylinder connected. There we go. Inside is smooth, inside is clean, there's no more seams, and my cylinder or my mug or cup project is done. I'm going to put it in a bag until I'm ready to add more details. Thanks for watching, gang. Don't forget to put away your tools, please.